You playing any video games last weekend?
No, actually I haven't. I pulled something. I think I pulled, but I'm getting the fridge, so.
Oh yeah, that
and
sounds like a very reasonable idea. Yeah, man.
I'm really busy this weekend though, so I probably won't be able to.
An orphanage farm? Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know that. I really love it. It's actually a really good answer. Dude, where have you been?
I've been at home.
How's everything going? I haven't talked to you in a couple days.
It's all good, man. Yeah, just dealing with parents and shit.
It's not right, man. But I do hope things get better for you.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later, okay?
Alright.
Text me.
Sure. Hey.
Good morning. What's up?
Oh, man, I'm late to class.
Oh, you're late. Well, you have to go get a tardy pass.
I can't go get one.
You need to go get
I
one.
can't afford to get one.
You need to get one because you can't stay in here without a tardy pass.
Well, I can't.
No, you
can't
need to
afford
go
it.
get a tardy pass, Quentin. You need to go.
All right. I got your tardy pass.
There's an active shooter on campus. Oh, go back, hurry!
Welcome to the Brazosport Independent School District All Things Safety video. It is my hope the opening video grabbed your attention. This video is being produced for all students from 7th to 12th grade, staff, substitute teachers, parents, and visitors to the district. The purpose of this video is to remind everyone the importance of having safety and security protocols and plans. These plans are the cornerstone for safety for each of you at every campus in the district. This video is also a reminder to all of us why it is critically important that we follow these safety procedures. Every minute of the day, every period of the day, every week of the month, every month of the school year, and every semester period without delay. Hi, my name is Ty Morrow, and I am the Coordinator of Safety and Security and Emergency Management for the Brazosport Independent School District. And I want to take this opportunity to welcome you as you view the video. It is my honor to represent one of the greatest school districts in the great state of Texas, Brazosport Independent School District. This is a wonderful place to teach, to learn, to grow, and be part of the safety team. My goal is to show you how access control, visitor management, safety planning, observations and reporting, emergency response, and first aid help us to protect you. Behind the scenes, campus administrators, district leadership, the technology department, the police department, students, staff, and the safety and security team do the following on your behalf. We do risk and vulnerability analysis. We do strategic planning. We do emergency planning. We do continuity of operation, also known as COOP. We liaison with our partners with local, state, and federal officials. We form threat assessment teams. We do assessments and audits for safety and security. We have a central monitoring system of cameras and access control systems. We teach standard response protocols. We teach reunification plans, drills, shelter operations, perimeter and door checks, hallway monitoring, between classes, transitions, and much, much, much more. Let's talk about the 5 main points of safety and security on our campuses. Access control. The goal is to limit the amount and the number of places where people can access your facility. The goal is to have limited access points. The goal is to have all staff and students age appropriate wearing BISD identification. The goal is to have an exterior access doors and classroom doors that are locked at all times. The goal is to have random metal detection checks on campus to screen for weapons. The goal is to monitor these doors and hallways while classes are in session. The goal is to teach staff and students not to prop doors open, leave doors unlocked, or let folks inside of our facilities outside the designated entry points. All persons on the outside should be directed to the front doors for screening. The lessons we have learned is this: students and staff behind locked doors don't get killed during an active shooter event. That's a proven factor. Second point, visitor management. The goal is to identify who is visiting your facility and for what purpose. We use the Raptor system to screen all visitors to our campuses. All secondary students should have a BISD student ID that can quickly identify them as being authorized to be on the campus. Most of you know students when they're suspended, and most of you know for how long. If you see them back on the campus, you need to say something because that's an issue. All staff members should have a BISD staff ID that they can quickly identify them as being authorized on a campus. All non-campus assigned students and staff members should be logged into the Raptor system at the front of the school when they visit. This is in case of an emergency. We need to know who is in the building. The Raptor systems will screen visitors against the national database for sex offenders. This assignment, then we will assign the appropriate level of screening to those individuals to make sure they visit through our building. The Raptor system will also assign appropriate screening levels to the individual based on court orders of custody, custody disputes with parents, threats that they may have been making to keep this community safe. Next point, safety planning. The goal is for teachers, staff, students, and administrators to use the concept of capturing kids' hearts. When done effectively, staff, students, and teachers and administrators will have a baseline on personality on their students. And they will be able to tell when they are having a bad day versus a good day. And we need to be a little more forgiving on those days when they're having bad days to get to the essence of what's going on. This may prevent a tragedy. When practicing capturing kids' hearts, or CKH, we also follow the I Love You Guys Foundation's motto for standard response protocols. And this is basically the lockdown procedures during an emergency event, a secure procedure during emergency events outside the school, evacuate if we need to leave the school for some reason, shelter, and then finally hold. Next point, observating and reporting. Every student and staff member and visitor plays a vital role in this safety plan. If you see something, say something. If you hear something, say something. If you smell something, say something. If your gut is telling you something is not right, say something. If you can tell your friend or student themselves are not having a good day, say something. If you see a student on campus who you know they have been suspended, say something. If you know someone is depressed, say something. If you know someone is being bullied, say something. If you know someone is suicidal, say something. If you know someone is bullying others, say something. Next point, emergency response and first aid. Every student and staff member and visitor plays a vital role in emergency response and first aid application. If you see a person with a weapon on campus, notify the appropriate authorities immediately. If you hear a gunshot, follow your lockdown procedures. Doors locked, lights out of sight. If you hear gunshots and you can escape, get out and run. If you hear gunshots and the person is near you or your group, be ready to defend yourself. Swarm the individual. Attack the individuals as a group and do everything you can in your power to subdue them. When the shooting stops, remember, stop the bleeding. First aid is your responsibility. All staff and students from 7th grade to 12th grade will be taught how to stop the bleeding. Remember, police, fire, and emergency management personnel or EMS are going directly to the shooter. They're not necessarily coming to you, so you have to take care of yourself till they get there. Now that we know these 5 key factors for safety and security in the districts, let's go back and review the video for key points where we could have intervened and prevented this tragedy. I want to take this time to thank Mr. Massey for allowing this video to be produced. I want to thank Chief Motley from the Freeport Fire Department and his staff for helping this video be produced. I want to thank Chief Ray Garivay from the Freeport Police Department for his and his staff's process in helping produce this video. I want to thank our Chief Wade Nichols, Chief of the Brazosport Independent School District, for allowing his staff and him to assist in production of this video. And I want to especially thank Mr. Alex Molina and his students from the audiovisual class from the Brazosport Independent School District for their tireless efforts, talents, drive, and determination to make this meaningful video for their classmates. And finally, let us never forget the loss of life that happened at Santa Fe High School and every other school district in America. As this video is being produced, to hopefully prevent that tragedy from happening here at BISD.